Hey guys, so today I got a question I thought was a really good one. How do you find time to work on your business when you're currently in your 9 to 5 job? I know it's a tricky one, and this one really resonates with me too because I created my own business while I was working full time. I was commuting an hour each way, so it was like a 10-hour a week commute, and I was working 40 or 50 hours in my management job in the marketing department I worked at. And one thing I'll tell you is that you have to start before you're ready. If you wait until one day when you quit your job that you'll have all this free time to do your business, it's never going to happen. Okay? There is some truth to the saying that if you want something done, give it to a busy person, right? We've all heard this before. It's because when we're already in the momentum of showing up and having structure and accountability, we actually get a lot more done. And I see this time and time again with my coaching clients. Women who are in their 9 to 5 job while creating their side business actually get just as much done, if not more done, and create more success more quickly than their counterparts who are finding it hard to know when to work or when not to work. And they have so much open space and freedom that creating that consistent energy and action toward their business is actually more of a struggle. So step one is starting before you're ready, starting while you're in your 9 to 5 job. When you start your business right, and I teach this in the Aligned Female Entrepreneur, and I teach this in my one-on-one coaching, when you get the foundation set, you can create a profitable, sustainable business that is going to last. And when you are working 9 to 5 jobs and you don't have a ton of time extra, or for whatever reason you don't have a ton of time to work in your business, it's really important that when you are working on your business, you're focusing on those key things that are going to set up the structure of your business or bring in your next paying clients. The second thing to know, especially if you're coaching or you're consulting, a lot of people who are going to be able to afford your services are going to be those people who have full-time jobs as well. So it might be that while you're working your 9 to 5, you might need to see a few clients in the evening hours after work. I know it can be a little exhausting, it can be a long day, but I found that that is the quickest way to start bringing in money into your business while you're still in your 9 to 5. The third thing that I think is really important is to know, like Oprah says, the way you do one thing is the way that you do everything. So if you can really commit while you're in your 9 to 5 job to being the best at whatever you do and really disciplining yourself to be really productive, structure your time efficiently, and have a positive attitude, you're going to take those good habits into your business as well. I see a lot of people think about their own soul-centered work is like the savior. Like, well, once I do that, then I'll be happy and free. It doesn't work like that. You've got to start now. There's no when thens, like when this happens, then that happens. That's not how we do it as aligned female entrepreneurs. Instead, you're going to be the best at what you do. You're going to be really like awesome, get the best reviews you can get, really systematize, strategize, simplify your current job so you can get more done in less time. What actually creates a lot of the tension when we're in a 9 to 5 job is being there and not wanting to be there. So we drag our feet, we don't get as much done, and we're always thinking about how we want to be working our business, but we got to be in this job. That is not the vibe. Instead, go to your business or your 9 to 5, crush it, come home, crush it too. Okay? There's no when thens. There's not going to be a moment where things just magically get easier, even when you're in your soul-centered work. That's the truth. Okay. The other thing that can be really helpful in a very practical stance is if you can take public transportation so that while you're on your commute, you can be listening to podcasts, getting your skill set on point. You can also be doing some of your work while you're on that commute. I find that to be really helpful to reclaim some of that time and energy and hours. If you can't, if you need to drive and you have a bit of commute, that's also an amazing time to reclaim as your own. Usually we're sitting there stressed, drinking coffee, and be like, oh my God, I gotta do all this stuff at my job. Don't do that. Instead, use that time on your commute to sing, to play, to journal, to speak out loud to spirit, or to really start to get yourself clear. You can listen to the podcast, learn a new language, really reclaim that time as your own, because such a big piece of this is knowing that you are in charge of your life. Your 9 to 5 job is not something that owes you anything and you don't know it anything. The truth is, your life is your own, okay? You can only give your power away if you choose to. So a really powerful mindset shift is also to think about like, this 9 to 5 job is funding my career. This 9 to 5 job is funding my actual work in the world. That's a huge mindset shift. I know when I was in my 9 to 5, I'm like, I want to be a healer, I want to teach yoga, but like I'm doing this thing and I don't want to be doing this thing, rah, 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 rah. But as soon as I started switching it around, reclaiming the time that I could, being the best at what I did, I got the best performance reviews that I have in my life. That year I was transitioning into my business. I saw clients at the end of the day. I took those little hours that I had and I focused on the key activities that would get me to my goal. And I really showed up from a mindset of being of service to my current job and also to my clients, and knowing that like I'm a healer. I'm the soul sender woman on the world doing the good work. Whether this thing's gonna pay me or my clients are gonna pay me in the future doesn't matter. When you claim the identity of an entrepreneur and of a healer and of a specialist and expert, whatever field you're in, and get that you aren't a slave to your 9 to 5, but you have a choice, you can let go of the obligation and really pick it back up as a privilege. All right, my loves, I hope this is helpful for you. Let me know your feedback. Are you currently in a 9 to 5 job and you're struggling? Which part of this video was so helpful for you? And if you have questions, let me know. You can always email me at info@chrissyleonard.com, but I'd also love to hear from you in the comments below. So let me know what you're taking from today and what action you're gonna start taking this week to take all this insight you got in this video and turn it into action. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.